welcome to this week's Monday Minutes. My name is Kelly.
And my name is Jessie, and this week we are going to show you how to make a patron attribute viewable on the patron's account in the staff client, so you can easily identify anything that you want to stand out for that patron. In this example today, we're going to show you how to highlight their pronouns.
This is actually a question that came from a library, so we thought that it was really relevant and making Koha work for what you need at the circulation desk specifically. So we're going to pop over to Patron Attributes. I was going to say categories, but we're going to go to Patron Attributes. And I think we've talked about Patron Attributes of at least once in Monday Minutes, but I'm going to create a new one. And there is, let me get this a little bigger. There are lots of options. So if you've never come in here, this is a great place to look to see what options you have when creating a patron attribute. Specifically, what Jessie brought up was to display it in the patron's record. So when you're checking out, you can easily see it in that far left area.
You know, this can be great for other things. Like I've often seen people do this. If you are a public library and you have schools that are near you, like maybe an elementary school or a middle school or a high school, and you have a high population of those students coming in, you can add those as attribute types. There's so many options. Newsletters, that's always a common one that we get questions about.
Yeah, absolutely. So a few that I think would be really helpful for pronouns is to, if you wanted to be able to display it on the patron's OPAC. So if you want them to be able to see that they have it identified there. If you want your patron to be able to edit it. So maybe it's not a conversation you have at the desk, but you have it in the screen that they can edit themselves. So I'm going to say yes. If you wanted to find it searchable, not sure if that pronouns really are kind of in that realm. Probably, maybe you want to keep this as mandatory so you have that conversation. I'm going to click this patron's brief information. So again, that's where I find it's going to be key for your circulation staff to have it right there in the top left-hand corner when you're in the patrons. A couple other things. If you wanted this as a drop-down menu, you could create an authorized value. And we did do that in Monday Minutes where we did create an authorized value. We're going to keep this as a free text. You could limit this by library, and you can also limit this by category. So if you only wanted to identify pronouns for a specific category, you can create that here. And I'm going to make it just a big umbrella of anybody can be identified that way. Okay, perfect. We've created it. So let's just go to my account really quick. And I'm going to edit it. Oh, look at that. That's a great message. Hello, awesome Kelly. I'm sure I left that for myself. Okay. And we know that we could get there a different way, but I'm going to go there this different way. So there is my attributes and identifiers. I'm going to hit save. And then now you'll see it over here, which is perfect. Check out, check in, having that conversation on the phone. It's easily found on the screen.
And again, if you want to, make it easy for staff to fill it in, you could also create those authorized values, as we mentioned earlier, and really just, complete the process so everything is unified and customized on the page.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I said I could do it in an easier way. You can, of course, come here and hit edit and go right to that section in the screen, but I go the long way sometimes.
Hey, Koha gives you multiple ways to do things. That's the beauty of it. So no matter where you're at, you can easily get in there.
100%, 100%. Okay, well, Jessie, Happy New Year to you and have a great week.
Happy New Year.